Hi guys, welcome to Code Artisan Lab. This is our fifth video for employee register application and we are creating this application with Coordinator for MySQL and Bootstrap 5. So in this part we will learn how to create layout in Coordinator 4 so we can manage the common things in layout and we will render the templates. So till now we have created the list page. In this page we are fetching the all data from the database and now we will create the add form. Okay, so we will work the functionality after this layout section, but the first thing we will learn in this the important thing we will learn in this video, that is how we can manage the layout. Okay, so first of all we will create the add page. So let's create this. So we will create in the controller. So in the home controller, add page. So it will be a function add data. Okay, and in this we will render the template like add.php. We will copy the home template and we paste it here, add.php. Now in the routes we need to set this route. Here we will add and the uh, add data. Okay, now let's go to add, and this will, okay, so something is missing. So what it is, add data, and we are in routes, add data, and this and add. Actually we need to remove these things because we are not getting the employees data in this add, and we also remove this whole data from the table. We will create the form in this table, and here we will add data, and the title will be add data. Let's refresh this. So we have this kind of layout, but the problem is every time we need to create this HTML title and all the things. So I want to keep this in a common template and just render the content in the template. So in Coordinator 4 we will learn how to do this. So the first thing, we will create layout.php. Okay, and we will copy the content, and we will copy the all add content. You can copy from the home or add, it's not matter, but you can copy and paste it in the layout. And here we will add, here we will add like a page title. Okay, we will make this dynamic, but let's see how we can create the common layout. And in the container, so container, our div container will be same, but this content will be changed. Okay, so in this content here, what I will do, I will cut this and just paste this in add page. Okay, now how we can connect this add page with layout. So here we will, in the layout page, we will, what we will do, dollar this render section. Okay, so in this I will add content, and from the, in the add page, I will extend the, I will dollar this extend. In this I will extend the layout template. Okay, so if you have any subfolder, then you can define the subfolder here, and if you have keep it on a view folder, then you can simply define the layout. Now now let's go to the add page and refresh this. Okay, one thing more we need to do. So here what we want to show in this section, in the container, so we have just extended the layout, but now we need to add the section that what we want to show. So I want to show, so this section, so this section will be content. Okay, and here we will end the section, end section. Okay, you can also follow their documentation. They have beautifully created this documentation, so you can follow this. I will show you that how we can follow the documentation. You can go to the building response, and we will go to the view layouts, and here they have defined all the things. Okay, so here we have extended the template, and in the section, so this will be, so here what it will do, it will it will this content, this content will be show in the this side of here in this area. Okay. Now let's go to the add data and refresh this. So here we are loading the content. Let's change the content. Let's add the form. We will simply create the form, but we will create the functionality in our next video, so that we can go step by step, so you have enough time to practice this. Okay, to understand or practice this. So here we will show the, you can say, so this is we also need to open the phpMyAdmin, because I want to see the fields. And if you have not subscribed this channel, then please subscribe. And if you are enjoying this series or any of the video or anything, then please comment and show your thoughts, and please like this video. Okay, so here I have created this table, a database, sorry, and in this database I have created employees table, and we have a fields like full name, and this full name will be input type text, and the name will be, we will also define the name so that we can easily get the data. And similarly we'll copy this, so full name, email, email field will be email. One thing is skipped from a side, that is a form control class, and this class will be goes here. And after the email we need to define mobile. After the mobile we need to define address, and the class. And after the address we need to define the address. After address it is a department, and we have a class, and then we will define this department. After the salary. Okay, and we will copy this, and after the salary we will define date of joining, so doj, and this will be a date. And here we also need to change this name. Okay, we will do this later. First we will create the layout. So it is a date of resigning, so it will be also a date. And we don't okay, we will check this empty or not. So here we will define the text and active status. Okay, and this will be a text field. We will put 0 or 1 for active. 0 means it is not active employee, 1 means it is active, so that is a status. Okay, and it will be a DOR. We are changing the name, and it will be a salary, department. We also when we are coding, we also need to do some this kind of stuff. So mobile and email, and we also last we will create the submit button. Input type submit, and then we don't need to define the name. I will define the button time. So so this is the add data, and we have created this form. Now we will make this title dynamic. So how we can do this? So how we can make this title dynamic? So what we will do, we will copy this render section and paste it here, and in this we will define the title. Okay, so let's go to the home.html, home controller, and here in this we will define the page title equal to add data. Okay, and here we will pass data, and in this we can access the page template. So we can, before content, we can pass this, sorry, dollar page title. Now let's refresh this page. So okay, what we have, what is wrong? Okay, we need to define the content, that is title, and we also need to define here title. Refresh this page. So we have our render section title, and okay, we didn't save the layout. So here we have, so it is saying that title is wrong. I think we need to put this title tag, in this section. So here we will section title, here we will add the title here, title, and in this we will define the echo dollar page title. Refresh this. So this is title, and we need to also add define the add content section. So here you can see we have a add data title, and if I'll go to the source page, then here we have a title has been changed. So this we can extend any layout, and we can add of the any section of the content, this kind of with this kind of code. Okay, I hope you are understanding all the things. If you are not understanding, then please add your query in the comment section. I will try to solve. Okay, so in this video I just want to show you that how we can make the title dynamic, and how we can extend the layout, how we can set the layout. So in the next video we will learn how to add the data from form to database in coordinator 4. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much, and please subscribe this channel and like this video, share this video. Thank you.